We are going to Kaitāia College. Population of this town, which is the last town of any size before you get to the top of the country, is about 6,500. You've got to be careful about how you define a community, because this is a really special place. I love it up here. I love it. I've been coming to the far north for much of my adult life. But equally, the deprivation measures tell us that there are plenty of people here doing it tough, right? And so we have a deprivation scale in which 10 is the greatest level of deprivation, and lots of the communities around here sit at 9 and 10. Housing is an issue, health is an issue, income insecurity is an issue. And Kaitāia College, in which 70% of the kids are Māori, deals with children who come from some of the poorest homes in this country, as well as other less economically deprived homes, families. And their job is to instill in these young people a sense of possibility, a sense of identity, a sense of self-belief, a sense that they are special, and they are. We are about to go and meet some of these special kids. Do you think it's okay to pull into the car park, Clint?
Yeah.
It's not privilege, is it?
No, it's essential. You've got to park the car.
This looks promising, eh? Yeah. I'm going the wrong way, just ignore that. Don't write a complaint to the BSA. I'm clearly going against the arrow. Morena!
Hi, Mr. John Campbell.
Morena, how are you? That's a lovely smile. There's not a park to be seen, is there? I could just put it here. Morena,
Morena.
how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
You're good, you're really good, thank you. And is that on?
Everything's going.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zamara Marshall and I'm head girl for Kaitāia College.
Hello, I'm Nicco. I am your 2024 Kaitāia College head boy.
Hello, I'm John.
My name is Nathaniel. I am Kaitāia College's student representative on the Board of Trustees.
How's it? My name's Ash Lusich, Deputy Head Boy for Kaitāia College.
I'm so delighted to be with you glorious young people.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us. What's your dream?
To hopefully one day join the Royal New Zealand Navy as a Navy diver, and then, I don't know, sometime in the future I'd like to go to the Olympics. Yeah, for track running, yeah.
They're reasonably big dreams, aren't they?
Yep, big ambitions. Got to have goals.
You do. Zamara, what's your dream?
To become an army medic.
It's funny, isn't it? Because at your age, I didn't have a bloody clue what I wanted to do. So the fact that you're even dreaming of being an army medic is a great start. So you'll go off and hopefully join the New Zealand Defence Force next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Good luck. But then you've still got a year to go at the school, haven't you?
That's right, I'm year 12 at the moment. But when I graduate school, I am wishing to study business and law, only because they are so universal for future careers. My end goal, however, is to work for myself.
I've never sat beside anyone more destined to be a politician. What do you reckon? You're on the student, you're the student rep on the board too, aren't you?
Yes,
yeah, man alive. Man, come on. Don't you bullshit me about wanting to be a lawyer. You want to be Prime Minister, don't you, Nathaniel?
Oh, well, if you aim for the stars, land on the moon.
And Ash, you're off to Canterbury next year, right?
Yeah. Looking at Canterbury, I'd like to go down and look at forestry science, do 4 years there hopefully, and hopefully shoot a few stags, and yeah, should be good.
Really good, really good. Well, I wish all four of you so well. Thanks for having me. Do you feel seen by politicians? Wellington, when you hear, Wellington doesn't only feel geographically distant, but it feels kind of culturally distant. Do you feel like you're part of a political narrative?
There's a saying, not much goes north of the Mangamukas.
And we're north of the Mangamukas, right?
Yeah.
So, and then even more pointedly, the Mangamukas are closed at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So do you feel kind of like you're out of sight, out of mind a little bit?
A little bit, but you know, everyone brings their different skills to the school. Like, you know, there's people from all different types of environments. You know, it's that's real good to have.
Zamara, do you think about politics at all? Is it something you ever think about? And do you think that politicians are thinking about you?
With funding and stuff from the politics, it's a little bit harder because we're a little bit not as well off up here. But I think that something like keeping the free lunches going would be really good because it just benefits our students so much and everyone in the community.
So this is a school with free lunches every day?
Yeah, we get free lunches.
And there would be students at this school, as there are in many schools, for whom that is absolutely meaningful and transformative, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, do you feel seen by politicians?
Well, I used to live in Upper Hutt and Wellington. When I used to live there, I felt that I was always heard and always seen.
Chippy's from Upper Hutt, right?
Yes, he is. And but when I've moved up to Kaitāia, I've noticed that our isolation to the rest of New Zealand, when we hear Wellington on the news, I view it as a whole different country. They're just that distant from us. But I understand that Kaitāia, we're not alone. It is all small towns.
Ash, what's your sense of politics? Do you feel seen up here?
Oh, I don't really look too much into politics, but obviously with Mangamukas being closed and stuff, I don't know if we are seen that much because, that's like I play rugby on my weekends and stuff, and like just to drive to Kaikoui, there will be used to be an hour out of our day. Now it's 2. Yeah, I'd like to be seen more, and if we were seen more, I'd hope that the Mangamukas would get reopened.
August 2022 is when that road was closed.
Like, we're just playing sports. You'd look at all the small businesses and stuff up here. Well, not just small businesses, all businesses up here. How much money they'll be now putting into freight and stuff in and out of Kaitāia.
I want to ask you a question, and no one has to answer this question, but are your friends, are the homes that you know and visit and see all getting by? Is everyone making ends meet up here, or are some people struggling that you know about?
Yeah, I definitely think there are a few people up here that do struggle.
A lot of people, I have noticed, take home their lunches, a few extra lunches if there's extra ones in the class, they take them home and provide them to their families or like eat them for dinner or something. And I think that that's a really big thing with the lunches. It really helps our community.
Tell me about household incomes. Are you familiar with homes which are really struggling?
I have a few friends who I have seen their family is struggling to put food on the table, and I think that social issues in Kaitāia plays a huge role. It's really sad to see your friends like that.
Ash, what do you see?
Everyone around here has got a few mates that are struggling, or their families obviously can't provide what they should for them. Yeah, there's a lot of social issues going on, but every community has them.
Truly, absolutely. I want you to tell me one wonderful thing, Ash. I'm going to start down with you. Don't say your rugby team. You're going to say, although, do you play for the school or do you play for a club?
Nah, I play for a club.
Yeah. What position are you, Ash?
I'm number 6.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say number 8. You've got that look of a Lucy about you, haven't you?
Yeah.
You quick?
Oh, I try to be, yeah. An awesome thing about being from up here is, my mates and I, as we've got a bit older, we just throw rods in the truck before school. Before school? Yeah, before school. Throw them in the truck. Oh, it's pretty easy if we've got a study period at the end of the day or something.
Hold on. The deputy principal's over there.
You can sign out, it's all good.
And you go fishing, do you?
Yeah, but most of the time after school.
Too late.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, what do you love about here?
Well, I think the best part about Kaitāia is, I would say, the freedom that we have up here. Just going off Ash, the beaches are lovely up here. We have the most beaches in New Zealand. It's something that I have taken advantage of, and I love it.
I know I keep making this point, I won't make it again, Nathaniel. I've never sat beside, how old are you, 16? Are you 17?
I am 16.
16. I've never sat beside a 16-year-old who is more fit for purpose as a politician. It's like you've been bred to be a politician. It's incredible. What do you reckon is wonderful from about this place?
Well, I was going to say beaches, but I think you've had enough of that already.
They are really special, aren't they?
Another one up here is like the rugby culture. Oh man, it's like...
Do you play rugby?
Yeah, I played for the last 7 or 8 years. I used to play in Ash's team.
Were you halfback?
Everyone said I should be a halfback. It's quite funny actually.
Because you're chatty.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love the rugby culture up here. It's like, and everyone knows everyone, everyone's mates with everyone gets along, and it's real good to see up here. It's real mean up here. Yeah.
Zamara.
I think that our community is just one of the best. Everyone is so supportive of each other and helps out wherever they can. I know that we have some initiatives that like to help families that need it. Personally, I do gymnastics, and we have a really good gymnastics club up here, and it's mostly run by all volunteers. Having people to help out with that and help kids make their dreams come true with being gymnasts is just so amazing. I even got to be able to go to nationals for gymnastics.
How'd you go?
I did pretty well. I came first on vault.
You're joking. At the nationals?
Yeah,
first.
nationals. Yeah.
Whoa.
And I couldn't have done that without all the help and support from everyone.
Mental health. Do we want to talk about mental health? How's adolescent mental health? How are we all going on that front? Are you?
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Because adolescence can be rocky, eh?
Yeah. Here at Kaitāia College, we're lucky to have a strong team of guidance counsellors, real awesome crew at school that you can come to and kind of, lay it all out on the table. I used to have a counsellor myself. They can turn your life around, and it's real cool.
And in what way did they help you? And Nicco, don't endanger yourself. If there's stuff you don't want to talk about, you don't have to, okay?
Yeah, so I've always had a little bit of family struggle myself over the last 4 or 5 years. I saw a bit of a dark spot. Lucky enough, I was headstrong enough to go see the guidance counsellors about it, and they fully turned my life around, and now I think I'm on the right track, and it's real awesome.
I'm super proud of you.
Yeah.
You feel like you're on the right track,
Yeah,
eh?
yep, definitely.
Having a dream, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And believing in yourself enough to articulate that dream, like wanting to be a Navy diver.
Yeah.
And it almost doesn't matter whether or not you become one. It's the idea that you can, that sense of possibility.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I like to tell myself when I'm doing it, not if I'm going to do it. Yeah.
We are not exactly portrayed positively.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. Do you get sick of not being portrayed positively? Do you get sick of being told that you are, I don't know, what's the portrayal?
Well, there's obviously no doubt that Kaitāia is portrayed as such a negative community. We have the assumption that we child domestic abuse, substance abuse, and just rampant crime. But that's happening all over New Zealand. It is just not us. I think it's time to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. We are not just crime.
Ash, when I was a kid, there was a band called The Cure, had a song called Boys Don't Cry, which was about male mental health.
Yeah.
And that's very prevalent in rugby culture, right? How's adolescent mental health up here? How are people going?
I can only speak for myself, really, but it's pretty good, eh? Especially with playing rugby, like the social aspect of it. It really brings us together and keeps us. Keeps your head up. Yeah.
So we're going to end on that. I'm going to end on the note of keeping your head up. We're all going to lift our heads because otherwise it will be. But what a glorious group of young people. I feel such hope when I spend time in your company.
Yeah. Awesome.
I really do. I think that you're going to make a kinder, better, more inclusive, more empathetic, more decent world.
Yeah.
And I thank you for it, and I so wish you well.
All good.
Oh, good.
Sweet as all good. Pleasure to have you here as well. On that note, growing up in Kaitāia, it is what you make it. There's so many opportunities. There's so many good people that have come out of Kaitāia. I truly believe that you can go anywhere.
Thank you for having me.
All good.
It's been such a treat. And Clint. Hey, Clint. It's been lovely, eh? Thank you so much. If you enjoyed meeting those really wonderful kids, they were in fact part of a much longer piece, John Campbell's Budget Roadie, where we travel around the far north talking to people about what they want from the budget. And you can watch that long form piece on TVNZ Plus, or, believe it or not, by clicking here.